Hey, Ron, where have you been? We gotta film the show.
About that, I made some changes to the script, which I think you'll enjoy.
Of course you did. I thought that we agreed on Narcissism Awareness Day months ago.
Look, just read.
National Ron Paul Appreciation Day. Say what?
Oh, come on. The old script lacked character. It had no heart. It needed a new central focus. And what better central focus than yours truly?
You've had some really self-centered moments, but this is beyond you.
It's not about me. It's about the art, the craft. Not to mention my own fans I'd let down.
Listen, I'm going to be honest. This would be way more relevant if it was the 8th grade, and you clearly have grown too big for your britches, and I am out of here with your egotistical scheme! Nonsense!
Oh, you know what? I don't need him. I'm just fine on my own. You ready to rock and roll? You know it. Good morning, Hart High School! I'm Ron. And I'm Paul. Today is Wednesday, March the 6th. And today we are celebrating a very special day. National Oreo Day? No. The fall of the Alamo. Strike two. Well then, what is it? Today is National Ron Paul Day. You don't say. In an act of benevolent self-promotion, we have declared this day to be National Ron Paul Day. But isn't that a little egomaniacal? Well, for other people perhaps, but not for me. Well, why? Well, for one, I am extremely humble. Oh, well, in that case, let's get this show on the road. Excellent idea. Please stand for the pledge.
Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here's Miss Carson with this week's Wellness Wednesday report.
Good morning, Heart. This is Miss Carson with an extra special and surprisingly relevant Wellness Wednesday mindfulness moment. We have spent a lot of time these past couple of weeks talking about the importance of self-care, but today I'd like to switch gears and discuss the significance of selflessness, humility, and altruism. Here are some reasons why helping others and acting selflessly can majorly impact your mental health for the best. First, helping others can boost your support networks, encourage you to be more active, and in turn make you feel better about yourself. When you help others, your brain releases endorphins, which are hormones that help lower stress levels in the body. Next, getting involved with volunteering or a group that helps others create community, can create community, and therefore lowers feelings of isolation. We are social creatures. Having a group of people to do things with, especially when they help the community, helps us feel less alone. Lastly, being selfless and altruistic helps to make the world a more positive place as a whole. Happiness is contagious. By doing your best to make the world a better place, you are in turn actively inspiring others to do the same. Interestingly enough, a new study just came out that said that all of these ways to strive toward selflessness and community apply to absolutely everyone, even if your name is Ron Paul Tamayo. I hope this helps and that everyone, and I mean everyone, strives to be a little bit more selfless and have a little bit more humility. Be well, Hart. Now back to you in the studio.
Hart Boys Tennis, am I right? Here's Quinn with the story.
Hey Hart, today we'll be interviewing the varsity boys tennis players. What's your name?
My name's Owen Rusk. I'm the varsity captain, co-captain.
My name's Anthony Lipa.
Charlie Haslam.
Jaden Serrano.
What made you want to do tennis?
As a kid, I saw my older brother play, and I wanted to play a sport. Coming into high school, going into middle school, so I decided to go play tennis.
My brother did it, so I just followed in his footsteps.
A lot of my friends started telling me to play it, so I started playing it.
Well, I played tennis over at Plaza Rita with Mr. O for tennis club. that was what really got me into it.
Why do you like tennis?
I think it's just an easy sport to learn, and like it's just kind of fun and like not too grueling.
Basically what he said, I just enjoy, coming out here with friends and not having to try my hardest.
Well, I really like that it's more of an individual sport, so really it's up to you whether you win or lose.
I like tennis because it is a sport that takes a long time to master. There's so much individual pieces that you have to master, and also it's just a sport that I enjoy doing every day after seeing so many others do it.
Have you ever had any moments of doubt, and how did you pull through it?
I mean, when I'm playing a good opponent and I think I can win, but I keep making mistakes or something. Usually with my doubles partner, we just like talk about it and what we can improve on, like in the match, and then we pull through and win the game.
I mean, I'm his doubles partner, and I'm just gonna go off of what he said. Basically, it's all just communication through the sport, and that's basically what leads you through it.
In my moments of doubt, yes, I've had many, especially during games, during seasons, even some during off season. What I did to get past it is I made myself calm down. Tennis is a sport, they have to really be relaxed. If you're not relaxed, everything goes downhill from there. So my main objective was just to relax.
Well, I had a lot of doubt when I was playing at the first serve tournament in Torrance, and it was 2 years ago. Luke and Steve and I were down a set, and just one more set we would have lost, but we came back and beat them.
Would you say that's one of your best moments in tennis?
Yeah, it was.
Those were some of our best tennis players. I'm Quinn, reporting for Heart TV. Back to you in the studio.
And now, the news. Varsity boys lacrosse go up against Castaic at 3 o'clock. Varsity boys golf take on Rancho Vista at Quartz Hill. Tee-off is at 1:30. Varsity baseball versus Valencia at 3 o'clock. Boys soccer will be having a fundraiser this Thursday, March 7th at T-Cision on Lions from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Please come by to support our program. Make sure to mention you are here on behalf of Heart Boys Soccer. All girls interested in the upcoming Fall 2024 inaugural flag football season, please attend the parent meeting this Thursday, March 7th at 6:30 p.m. in the cafeteria. All information regarding upcoming fundraisers, events, and schedules will be covered. Be there or be square. If you have any questions, please see Coach Josh in room T101. Now it's time for today's Quote of the Day. My fellow citizens, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Let us not wallow in the valley of despair, for I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall never surrender. Today, as we stand on the precipice of history, let us remember that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. For 77 years ago, our forefathers brought on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty, and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. So soldiers, sailors, and airmen of the Allied Expeditionary Force, you are about to embark upon a great crusade which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. They may take our lives, but they will never take our freedom. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. So let us march forward together, hand in hand, toward a brighter tomorrow. Thank you. What wise words. Well, that's it for our show, and what a show it's been.
That's it, huh? It went by so fast.
I know. What's wrong, Ron?
Well, I've been doing some thinking. I know I did this for all the right reasons, but perhaps they have a point too. Maybe it's time that I changed. Perhaps I should shift my focus to uplifting others, helping out my fellow man, and turning from my conceited ways.
Nah.
Have a great us day. And stay classy, Heart.
How do you solve a problem like Ron Paul? How do you catch resolve and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Ron Paul? A patriot, a statesman, White House bound. Many a thing you know you'd like to ask him. Many a thing we ought to understand. But how do you make them stay and hear what he has to say?